We'll take a second. There's more in the middle aisle. So we'll take a second one from middle aisle and then we'll go over there. Yeah.
I'd like to commend you, Dr. Craig, on your Bertrand Russell impression, first of all.
Oh.
also your commitment to truth, right? Like, and I feel I'm a truth seeker as well.
Okay.
I studied physics, and I would love to have picked you up on some of the other physics.
Sure.
Your physics stuff is fast and loose and often wrong. But, you know, there might be someone else here who can do a better job. Anyway, I didn't need to be wearing this t-shirt. I meant to put a jumper over the top. I do care about your opinion. So, the guy here, right, Rick from Rick and Morty.
Hey, sorry to interrupt the video real quick. If you are interested in finding out truth, whether that's what the Bible has to say about any sort of random subject, all the way to can creation and the world actually testify that God is real, I want you to click subscribe. We're coming out with videos just like the one you're watching every single week. Our main goal is to help the skeptic come find Christ. If you believe in that, subscribe. See you later. Bye.
He represents cosmic nihilism, right? You're a mot amongst your... On a planet, around one star in 100 billion stars, there's 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe. We can see out 13.6 billion years. It probably goes out 64 billion years. You know, these are things which are observable. Yeah. Do you think, as a God believer, you have to entertain this cosmic nihilism as part of your seeking of truth? You have to live without God. You know what I mean?
If you were to read my work, you would see that the opening chapter of my book, both Reasonable Faith and On Guard, is an exploration of what you call cosmic nihilism. I think this is what motivates the search for God. I derive great insight from the work of existentialist philosophers like Sartre and Camus, as well as Russell and Nietzsche, because of their analysis of the human predicament. I think that a consistent atheistic view of the world leads to cosmic nihilism. That is to say that life is meaningless, valueless, and purposeless, and that therefore life is absurd. And then what I argue is that, however, no one can live consistently and happily within the framework of such a worldview. And you see atheists themselves betraying their view by affirming meaning to their choices, purposes in life, and the value of certain things, especially when they feel that they have been wronged by someone else. What Christianity offers then is a view of the world which is able to be lived consistently and happily. So I definitely think this needs to be considered. It raises the stakes of what is at issue with respect to the existence of God. And so I definitely think that this is an important consideration.
Because I'm
not sure that we do have time for follow-ons, but Dr. Craig is available afterwards if you would like to talk to him. It's just out of deference for the others who are standing, but appreciate that. And let's go over to this side here.
Okay.
I love what Dr. Craig said here. We have to be intellectually honest. It's something we talk about a lot on this channel. If you're gonna say that there's no meaning to life, that there's no meaning, that there's no purpose, there's no right, there's no wrong. Frank Turk talks about this when he interviews Cosmic Skeptic. He says, listen, if there's no moral objective, then there is a universe, or there's a way, there is a time, there's a place where Hitler is not wrong. And Dr. Craig is talking about this. He's like, the cosmic nihilist has to say, yes, you're right, but they're constantly trying to force their heart to say yes when the heart is like, no, there is truth, there is meaning. And it comes out in their language that how can even truth be truth if there's nothing that's true, if there's not a moral truth? And everything kind of just begins to break down at that point. And it's a self-defeating argument. Even the argument that what they're saying is true doesn't make sense if nothing is true. The good thing is that most people, especially young people, see this as just ridiculousness. They see it as hogwash. Most young people are like, no, there's definitely truth out there. Of course, there's some people who are going so far to say that there's truth and only I can justified. But needless to say, it doesn't hold a lot of water with most people. Why? Because Romans says the laws of God are written on your heart. And we can see the testimony of him in creation. Most people who say there's no moral good or wrong, the moment they are wronged, all of a sudden want some retribution. Not because we're all playing to some sort of like standard that we're all just agreed upon, but no, because they feel wrong, that it's internally evil that what you have done to them. And so they betray themselves. It's a silly proposition, but William Lane Craig handled it masterfully. Also, love the Rick and Morty reference. You guys want to watch more videos? Check them out down here. We have new stuff all the time. Catch you guys later. Bye.